How would your perfect partner treat you? Do you what kind of partner, what kind of quality do you want? Sorry, what kind of quality do you want in your life partner? Yeah, म्हणजे is he what? Well, I don't have any particular list about what kind of person I want and what kind of quality that he has to be. I don't really specifies this thing. Yes, it's just like I'm thinking every person is kind of like a different from one to another. There is no similarity. Yeah, you cannot expect that ki I want such kind of person and you will get such kind of person. No, it's not electronics. It's not like you want that I want 2 GB RAM and I get 2 GB RAM. No, it's not. It's a person. It's something is in you is good, something is in you bad. Okay, and yeah, it is somehow it is kind of like a really sometimes it's kind of like a difficult for the difference, but in the end it is good because if we think this is not good way, but when you are looking from the another perspective it looks something really much better. Okay, so it just like I'm not thinking like I need some specific kind of person. He's kind of like a smart, intelligent, beautiful. No, it's I don't know. Yeah, whoever gets the person in my life is good. But there is only one thing I'm gonna tell you is she needs to be understandable. Yeah, because of that, okay, my most priority is my work. Okay, and I have to put lots of effort to make that my work even more better and better. So what happen if I put lot of if that means I will put a lot of time in on improving my work or doing my work, maybe more than her. So basically she do need to understand that I have some sort of passion, and that means I need to invest more and more time in my work. So she needs to be understandable. That's the thing I always wanted a person is she's with me. So yes, that is nothing at all. Yes, because of that uh, I do understand my life is kind of like a really busy. I don't have a time. Yeah, I my time is kind of like a really very tight. So that means um, she's definitely need to be understand. Okay, so there is only one quality I want from the person, that she needs to be understand my work. Okay, so that is other than that, um, whatever she wants, that is I'm okay with it. Okay, but lots of things, yes, it's like you cannot yeah, there is a thing, yes, it's like um, so that's the only one quality I want from my life partner. Okay, so yes, what are your secret skills? Secret skills, yes. um, I'm thinking my communication skill is kind of like a really good, but it's kind of like a really secret. Yeah, why I'm telling you my communication skills are secrets, because communication skills are really good and it always improve with in front of everyone. So how this is kind of become secret? Yeah, it's why I'm telling you, because of that I'm kind of like a really shy person. Yeah, and from I know I have no confidence for telling something in front of people. but right now I do have some sort of confidence, and that is all these things happened because of my artifact episode and everything what I talk in front of my mobile. So it just like it is really good, yeah, when you are keep doing this every day. It gives you confidence to going to become even better. Okay, but I'm not telling this thing ki my communication skills are kind of like a city secret. No, uh, how I improve the communication skill is kind of like a really secret, because most of the people don't really know I make some sort of artifact episode or some sort of recording. Yeah, but kind of, so that means it's kind of like a really secret. Yeah, but there is another there is so yeah, but it's just like when you are learning something new skills, it is really important to apply those skills on your life. Okay, so yeah, so I'm saying is that if you are learning some sort of skills, don't just make it secret, just do it again and again and again and again. And yeah, if those skills are kind of like a really confidential, then you know it better and you want, and yeah, but it just like you have to be something even better, or just don't make secrets. Yeah, if you want to some sort of secret, then do it secret, but learning skills is kind of like a really good. Yeah, why I'm telling you is this thing is, don't keep it secret. Why? Because of that, if you are learning some sort of skill and it will improve your life, so your job has to be, it's like you have to share those experience with different people, and encourage those people to learn those skills, because when people are learning more and more skills, they will educated and they will grow even better person. Yeah, but if you are if I am if I say that I will hide my talent or skills, then people don't really know how you do that, and it just like it always be secret. And so yes, but that's kind of like a really different thing about skills and things and stories, and yeah, it's some sort of things has to be secret, some sort of things has to be elaborate in front of people, so you know how to elaborate, or you know how to keep it secrets. It's your job to keep difference between two things. So you decide whatever you want, and that is all I'm telling you. What is the strangest habit you have? Strangest habit? Um, I don't have some sort of strangest habit. Yes. Uh, yeah, strange. What is mean by strange? Strange means something really different that normal people don't really do. So strange. And habit means you are doing this continuously every day. So I'm saying is that artifact episode, yes, because artifact episode is kind of like really strange, and people don't really do that. Okay, and it's kind of became my really habit because I am recording this every day. So it's really important for me. It's really important for my future. So I will keep doing this. Yeah, it's improved my life even better. It improved my career, and it also improved my personality also. Yeah, um, and I will recommend you to do this thing. Because of that, you think you have a problem, that is okay, because everyone has a problem, but there is a solution, and a solution is already inside you. So you just need to talk with yourself and speak with yourself, just, and you get everything what you want. Yes. So yes, So this is my strange habit. Yes, it is strange and it is also a habit because I will do it every day, and it's kind of became my habit. Yeah, while starting it is kind of like a really difficult to record, but in the end I feel really good, and that's it. Would you prefer love on sandy beach on in the beach water? Do you prefer love on sandy beach? Oh boy, is that in that question? Love is not the love. Love is kind of like making the love. Means the question is, do you like to do sex in on beach? No, I don't like that thing. Yes, it's just like people are so creepy when they are thinking about this thing. Doing is kind of like really different level, but it is like, yeah, doing sex on beach. How? It's like I, I I don't know. I don't know about people, and people are something really different, and they can do whatever they want to do. But I will definitely not doing this thing on the beach because no, 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 katai nahi. Definitely not. Yeah. Why? Because one thing, okay, it's just like during the day it is not, because my first priority is that I'm doing sex in dark. That's the only one priority for the sex. Okay, so you are suggesting doing sex on beach on night. So yes, that is okay. But another thing is that ki beach is kind of like water. That means it is cold, and there is not a water. There is also sand, and there is also some sort of water animal or water creature or some sort of kekda. Can you believe it that it's just like when you are doing this kind of stuff and there is a kekda is kind of like really next to you, how do you feel like that? Can you imagine all those things? What is some sort of thing has to be that crab is kind of like a doing something really nasty things with your reproductive organs. Can you imagine this thing? You are making this fun and it just like it's not good, yeah. How do you think like that? It's yeah, but some people did that. Some people have some sort of yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Do you rather be rich and famous or rich without famous? Who want to be rich without famous? Yeah, I want to be rich and famous. Yes, if not famous but rich. Yes, I always wanted to be a rich because rich person is good person. Yeah, our society is thinking like rich person is kind of like a really bad, and no, it's like becoming a rich person is kind of like a skills. Okay, it's not that god gifted or family gifted. No, no, no. I'm suggesting like you have to be become a richer person. Yes, because of that when you are going to be a rich, you are not only influence the family but also you are influencing the society. Okay, so it's just like becoming a rich person, somebody thinks like it is not good, but there is a but how good is this when you are in poor? Okay, everything is really struggling when you are poor. So I'm suggesting be rich, and we have to be quality like richer person. And famous is kind of like the part of thing. Yeah, if you are rich then people knows you. If you are not rich then people don't really know you. Yeah, and this is so yes. If you were vegetarian, what would you to be and why? if you are vegetable, sorry, if you are vegetable, sorry, vegetarian and vegetable, what would you be and why? I, I never think about being a vegetable. um, but yeah, it just like you have to think. So, what is it? What kind of personality I look in the vegetable? Uh, I'm suggesting uh, Kobe. Yeah, why broccoli? Yes, why do you say that thing? Um, it's like that. Broccoli is good for your health. Good for your health. Yes, because I will always be maintaining myself. So yes, broccoli is kind of like a easy to digestible. I also became really easy to digestible. Yes. Uh, I always clean. Yes, I always broccoli is always a clean. Yes. There is some sort of things like what is insects or some other things are inside the broccoli. Yeah, I do have some sort of things that I need to improve. When the broccoli is clean, it just like pure form of vegetable has some sort of protein, carbohydrate, fats, and whatever you think, it's already inside that broccoli. Once I improve my quality, improve whatever I want, and I will keep doing this, I will become really amazing person. Yeah. So yes, it's not kind of like it's not really good relation between me and broccoli, but broccoli is I like broccoli, yes, but I don't want to be a broccoli because I don't really think how do you be like broccoli. It's kind of like a really weird question, but yeah, I don't want to be a vegetable at all. Yes. What's something you extremely self-conscious about? Self-conscious about what is self-conscious? Means you are fully aware of that what you are doing. I don't really understand this question. What's the perfect weekend for you? Weekend, yes. When I am kind of like a working continuously, my perfect weekend is like going to the home and spending some times with the friends, and then after the family, it's kind of like a really perfect weekend for me. Yeah, everybody thinks like going somewhere, and it is like, yeah, I know it is kind of like a really good, but going somewhere, traveling is kind of like doing my job. Okay. So it's just like at the weekend I have to be spend so much time with my family and friends, so it is kind of like became my favorite favorite night, perfect weekend. Yes. What's your best tried? What is tried? Treat or tried? What's something that happened in your past that you are incredibly embarrassed about? Hmm, I don't really think like I am kind of like a really embarrassed about. Yeah, because I didn't really did something really embarrassed things. Yes. But yeah, some sort of thing you did, and you just try to find out what is it. Uh, no, yes, it's kind of like a. Uh-huh, nah, I never did some sort of embarrassment thing in front of. No, it's not happening. Yes, so yeah. What's the worst you ever seen someone screw up on your social media? Yeah, there is a one thing. It is some sort of things happened, and it was like way years ago. It almost like 4 or 5 years ago. For 5 or 6 years ago. Okay, I do understand that. Me and my friends are kind of like really enjoying the SD Utsav. SD Utsav is kind of like a Vishal's college festival. It's a Ganpati festival, so we just like a gathering and dance, and so many competition happen in the college. So it's kind of like everyone is kind of like a really enthusiastic. So I was also really enthusiastic. So at that time, my friends are going to the bathroom, and I take it a snap, and I put it on the social media. Okay, and if I put it on the social media, it just like. Um, it's just like Vaibhav is saw this thing because Vaibhav in that photo, and I didn't really ask him to upload that photo. Okay, and I just uploaded that photo, and when he know, he says like, yeah, he's like Mala. He says, I don't like this photo. Please delete this photo. And I do understand this thing, and quickly delete this photo. Yeah. So is this some sort of things happen on the social media, and yeah, and after that I didn't really capture such a moment, and didn't really upload such photos on the social media. Yes. Are you superstitious? What is superstitious? What is your dream car? Dream car. Yeah. Well, I want car, yes, but I don't have some sort of dream car that I want, like Lamborghini or Bugatti Veyron. Or no, it's not like that. I want a car, yes, SUV or a Tesla or Mercedes or Audi, yeah, whatever. But I like SUVs mostly. Why? Because of that, there is lots of things happen, and while traveling, yes. But when you are driving some sort of sports car, it is kind of like it is not really good for the money and good for the environment also, because those cars is kind of like really um, very low mileage, yes, and it drink fuel just like a water. So I don't really like sports car. Yeah, I like to be drive, but not to buy. Okay, it's just like I drive, and that is okay. Just some sort of distance, and that is okay. I like SUVs, and I also buy this SUVs, and because SUV and car, yes, it is good. But it's not some sort of specific car like this is my dream car. Yeah, because every car is kind of like a really good in unique way. Yes, so it's important that how you use this car. Yeah, do you need sports car, or do you want to just jealousing each and everyone that I have some sort of sports car? No, I just want my car to fulfill whatever I expect from this car. So that's the only thing. Yeah, and the SUV, then another car is kind of like a fulfilling whatever I want, so that is okay for me. So yes. What is the best advice anyone has ever given to you? Best advice. uh, yeah, my friend Vishal's gave me some sort of advice in years ago. He says that if you want to do something, improve on your life, it's just like because your life is kind of like doing such like filmmaking is, it's kind of like a really tough. Yes, because not every person does that thing. So he says that you need to be backup for yourself, and backup, and do something other thing that when the filmmaking thing is not gonna happen, then some sort of backup will help you and make you life at least um, better. So yes, but his advice is really good. Yes, and I do understand that his advice is really amazing. Yes. What are your feeling about first kiss? I don't really kiss. Yes. So I don't know. What's the most important aspects of living good life? Achieving dream, uh, running for your target, traveling, shooting, and doing work is kind of like a good aspects of living good life. Yes, because my work is kind of like a really best priority for me. Yeah, and I feel really good while I'm doing this. So it's really something really else. Yes. So yeah, I always wanted to be filmmaker, and filmmaking is kind of like a really important aspects of my life, living good life. How many chucks could woodchucks chuck if a woodchuck bag you to go on a date with me? What is woodchuck and chuck and woodchuck bag? I don't really understand this question. Yeah. Are you introvert extrovert? What is introvert extrovert? Introvert म्हणजे घरात राहणारा बाहेर राहणारा. I like to be both of them, yes, because when I'm shooting, I need to go to the extroverts. If you are saying what is the extrovert, so yes, and I'm doing editing, so I need to be close compact room, so I will edit and completely focus on my editing. So, and in that time, I need to be introverts. It is really good thing I'm telling you. It is really good I'm telling you, or bad, because I don't really understand what is introvert or extrovert. Just like guessing the introvert and extrovert. It's introvert means interior and extrovert means exterior. So I don't know. Would you like chug a can of beer for $10? Chug a can for. Would you chug? What is chug? I don't really understand. What is chug? What is the best thing about being in relationship? I don't really be in a relationship, so I don't really know what is happened when you are in relationship. But people are talking so much thing about relationships, and they were feel so happy. They feel so alive while in the relationship. I don't really understand how they feel like that way. So I don't really know about relationship. Yes, but somebody is in relationship, he will tell you what is exactly he's thinking. So yeah. If you found out I slept every night with stuffed animal, what would you do? I i don't like stuffed animal, or I don't like animal, or I like animal, but I don't want to sleep with them. Okay, it's not so good. Yes, because animal, they went everywhere and some sort of germs, and we cannot wash them every day, so basically they carry bacteria and germs and whatever. And if you are telling you are sleeping with them, that means you are more dirtier than that animal. So I don't want to be a person who is kind of like sleeping with an animal like a dog, or like, yeah. But if that animal is so clean, but I don't really says that, because germs is always uh, germs, and some sort of things are always in that animal. So Yeah. Would you book impacted what book impacted you the most? Do you read a book? I don't really read a book. I listen book summaries. What is book summaries? There is some sort of people, they like to read books, and they are summarize the book in front of everyone. There is a channel like Ye Book or Seekin. Those are channel YouTube channels. Those are channel. It's really good. They are telling you how is this book and what message you get from while after you read those books. So it's really good. Okay. And every book has its own vibe and own thing, and they were telling you how to be a became person. I don't really read a book, so I don't really experience what the reader they feel, but I get the message what that book want to tell in front of everyone. So it just like book can change your life, definitely. Yes. And if you have some sort of time, I'm suggesting you just like read a books. It is really good for you, good for your personality. But there is a one thing I'm gonna tell you. Reading a book is good thing. Yeah, but it just like you do need to uh, apply those things that book is telling you. Yeah, if you are not applying those things on your life, reading a book is kind of like a became a reading a newspaper. You are reading this and forgetting this thing. So applying whatever the book told you in your life is even better. Okay. So it's all depend upon you. Yeah, but I'm suggesting before you applying, read a book because it's a really good habit, and it will gives you and it will open up your way of perspective. So yeah. Why do you think so many people are lonely these days? I don't really know why you are so lonely. I am not lonely. Yeah, people thinking that I am lonely, but I am not. Yeah, I have some sort of things and target, and I always running and improving my skills, and I don't have a time for it. Just like people call me lonely, I don't. Who call you lonely? Yeah, don't. No one calls you lonely. Yeah, but this question tells me that I am lonely, but I didn't really feel that I am lonely. No, no, no. I'm kind of like a good its own way. Yes. So yes, what's your philosophy in life? Philosophy. Um, it's just like everything is some sort of different than one and another. You are experiencing things which is kind of like a really good or bad, but it's some sort of in the end it's really good. Yes, you just need to find the positive in positive things, a positive attitude in negative things, and it will gives you even better and amazing life. Yes, life is kind of like a experiencing whatever in front of you and how do you interacted with them. It is life. Yes. And I don't have some I don't have some sort of philosophy things about life, but yes, it's just like experiencing and learning and improving is really good. So yeah. What is the best advice your parents ever gave to you? Whatever the parents they gave you advice, time, shelter, food, I always be humble and always be uh, because of that, whatever the life I have and whatever the life I am enjoying right now is 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 happening uh, because of my parents, and I always be thankful for them for giving me such a life, and I'm kind of like a really proud person to be his son. Yes. uh, my parents didn't really give me some sort of advice which is kind of like a really best or not, but in the end they will give me this life to 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 enjoying or to experiencing, or so I just always be thankful for them. Do you want to be have a big wedding or small one just for those close to you? Do you like big wedding? For enjoying, yeah, big wedding. If you are marrying, no, no, small wedding. Yeah. Uh, what's your favorite movie of all the time? Favorite movie of all the time? There is lots of movies, and it is always be favorite all the time. Uh, I have so much list, yes, and yeah, it is so many movie because I like the movie and I'll never forget, and it is always be my favorite movies. So yes. What three word best describe to you? Shant, Sundar, Sushil. Yeah, it's already printed on my left hand. So yes. What's your idea for perfect romantic gift? Perfect romantic gift. Condom. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, that's the thing, yeah, yeah. So this is it. This is the end. This is the English session. Uh, and thank you.